I have never been to a prison. I have never been to a police cell. What are you talking about? He tells me, leo, ndio utajua Lang'ata prison iko wapi. And after he tells me that, he takes me back to the vehicle and he takes me to court.
We've gotten to the point where now you're in Kileleshwa. But I want to rewind before. By the way, if you're catching us on this episode because maybe you've read the title, do your life a favor. You need to watch this thing, not from even the previous episode, from the start.
From the start.
Because what?
It's a story.
And a 3/4. So, let me say what I'm thinking.
Please do.
You are not an ordinary member of society by the time these guys are walking into the bank.
Not at all.
You are the who's.
Even my contact list, the people I knew were the movers and shakers of the country.
You are the who's.
In the banking sector. Or so I thought.
You're telling me, even when they came to grab you, nobody moved to stop them?
Nobody moved to stop them. Or followed me to the central bank fraud unit. Or followed to find out, where has she gone? Where have they taken her?
Are these real cops?
Are these real cops? Because
it could be part of the...
it's an abduction.
Yes, exactly, a bank heist. And you're just the victim.
Exactly, and I was picked at the bank. You
so
know?
You are solo bones. That's number one. Number two, you said it and I was like, what? He told you you are... So now you're under this interrogation that's happening.
Yeah.
That is actually, they're doing under duress to get a statement.
Yes.
And you're not the one who's writing the statement.
I'm not the one who's writing that
You're
statement.
just talking.
Yes, and he's writing.
And so he can write anything that he wants to write.
That he wants. And he's dictating the direction that it goes to suit his... So I got to know later, he was interviewing and writing to suit his...
narrative.
Exactly.
And so that he says, but I interviewed her and this is what she said.
Yes.
But he tells you, I know you're not the one who did this.
To my face.
When you heard that,
yeah,
what happens? Because now you know
that he knows that I am innocent. I'm the wrong person. He has the wrong person. He knows that. So in my naivety of not knowing how the criminal justice, I have never dealt with police where I have never even seen any member of my family or friend or relative in a court. Like I have no clue how it works with police or prosecution. I have no idea. So I'm thinking, now that he has booked me at the Kileleshwa police station, this guy is in for a rude shock.
He has no idea.
He has no idea who he has touched.
Yes.
Even forget about all the people that I know and the fact that I'm innocent and where I work. The God I serve, this guy has no idea the fire he's going to get into.
Are you a God person at this time?
Very, very. I never left my ethos. Right from that with my mother, all the way even to uni, even to work. Even that growing, for me, God had truly proven to me who he truly is. He's a just God. Forget about the one of reading in the Bible. I had seen him. He rewards his children. When he says he has good plans, here are the plans. And then you put effort, output, he blesses you. You work hard, he is there. This God, I know this God, what are you talking about?
You were about to see the God, I am with you in the fire.
You know?
But ingia fire kwanza.
Richie. So even as I sat in that cell, I knew the God I had journeyed with ever since I was a child. Now I was in about my late 20s now. I knew this God. He has journeyed with me. He has been there with me. He tried, tested.
Just wait a minute. You're in your late 20s.
Yes.
And you've risen to that level.
Yes. He was.
Late 20s.
Yes.
All this time, the picture in my mind is somebody who's like 38.
Oh my goodness. In my late 20s now, I'm at that level.
Wow.
It was quick. Within less than a decade, I had risen that much.
And what is the period between when that case was done, when
To this time of arrest?
Yes, to this, yes.
About a year and a half.
Wow. So it's out of mind, out of system.
Exactly. It's not something
Your
fresh.
2-year plan.
Yeah. I have a 2.5-year plan here. But voila, it's this 2.5-year plan now. I'm not very sure. I'm sitting in this police cell. My parents come that night and truly tried to get me out. They even plead, whatever you would like us to leave you. Wherever you need her tomorrow, we will avail her. And the police were like, she's been booked here. You meet her at the courts. Where we now have Supreme Court, that's where the courts were. That's where you will meet her tomorrow morning. It was a long night for my parents, for me. But I still had hope. Me, I knew this guy, because now this is my first day interaction with this system. So I don't know how it works. So I knew because this is wrong, it will be corrected very soon.
Does anybody from the bank come to see you?
Yes. My supervisors come. Managers come to Kileleshwa because now they know my parents have told them, people have told them, so they come to Kileleshwa. Some of my colleagues come. They even come to bring me warm things.
But you don't see them?
I see them.
Oh, you see them?
Yes, and we talk as we're trying to negotiate for me to spend the night out. And then tomorrow, wherever they need me to go, they're even giving assurance. You will hold us accountable. So they all leave for the night. And then we're told, let's all meet at the court. She will be arraigned in court at this time. Even the language. That night passed like, I was just there. I saw daylight come because I could not sleep. My life was playing out like a flash in front of me. What do you mean?
What am I doing here?
What am I doing here? How? But how can he know I didn't commit the crime? Arrest me. Book me here. How? I didn't sleep a wink. In the morning, he comes. Those keys. He comes for me. Puts me says hello, puts me in his vehicle.
Same guy?
Same guy. He was very diligent. And I normally don't remember very well where he took me. That's how numb I was. I don't remember whether he took me back to Central Bank Fraud Unit or he took me to the courts, but I think he took me to the courts because where he took me is where he was now processing my fingerprints. It's very early in the morning. And he's processing me to take me to court. To this date, between being picked from Kileleshwa to being arraigned in court is normally like blur. I could not see the outside world. Nothing made sense. The only thing that was making sense is this guy who arrested me yesterday morning, made me spend the whole day with him and booked me here. Now I'm with him here. I am so stressed. So early morning, cold, and he's busy taking my fingerprints. And as he's taking my fingerprints and, he puts the ink, then he shows me where to put the thumb, and he's processing the charge sheet. And he's asking me, do you have 1,000,000 shillings? Huh? He's telling me very many things, but that one catches me. 1,000,000 shillings for what? And I even ask, cash? And he's like, hey. I'm like, Sina, kuna mtu unaweza ongelesha alete hiyo 1,000,000? And as he's asking, he's busy processing. I'm like, hii 1,000,000 ya nini? And he's like, if you bring the 1,000,000, hii case tunaweza itupilia mbali. And I remember such an anger arising from me. One, I've paid the semester. It's the beginning it's January. So you've spent a lot of your money during the holidays, doing a few things here and there. I had some projects I was working on with my father, development projects. Then there is the school fees that you're really coming to work to start sort of from afresh.
Yep.
And you have this 2.5-year plan that you have. So I'm really they really got me at a point where I was kind of starting from afresh. I'm like, I don't have the 1,000,000. The reason why the anger really came, you want 1,000,000 shillings to drop this, and you know very well I didn't commit this crime. I got so angry. And I said to him, Sina, na hakuna mtu nitaitisha, kwa sababu hata wewe unajua sikufanya hii makosa. Unaweza aje niitisha 1,000,000? I was so annoyed. How? You know I didn't commit this crime. You're asking me for 1,000,000 shillings to drop this. Who are you? How wrong like, just when I thought it's wrong, you went the next level.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. He told me, kama hautaleta hiyo pesa, umewahi kwenda Lang'ata? Sasa Lang'ata imetokana wapi na hii story? Lang'ata wapi? Unajua Lang'ata prison? Lang'ata prison? Do I know even any prison? Me, if I have ever seen a prisoner, is when you see prisoners wearing, the prison.
Black and white, yes.
Yeah, and maybe they're and you don't even think twice because government is doing its job. I have never been to a prison. I have never been to a police cell. What are you talking about? He tells me, Leo, ndio utajua Lang'ata prison iko wapi. And after he tells me that, he takes me back to the vehicle and he takes me to court. So at this point now, we stop talking. I'm very angry. He takes me to court. We ride all the way to the court. And all I remember is going up to the courts because I remember taking stairs, like you can't even tell, because they use back doors. And it's very intimidating, but all I remember is that I went up the stairs, and when the door was opened, I entered into the courtroom and found so many people in the courtroom.
People you knew as well?
Some colleagues, my parents. So now they're seeing me, and I have been arraigned now at the place where there are all these remandees and other accused persons.
You're
and
with
I'm
them.
there. The media is taking very strategic shots.
Of you?
Of me. So I'm really wondering what's going on. And the courtroom was full. The atmosphere was so tense. And what I remember is the stench. That stench, it never goes. It's never erased. Because these remandees or whoever has come to court Either they've not showered. I mean, where did you, even me, I hadn't showered.
Yeah.
I showered yesterday morning. So the whole day, night, even me, I've not showered. And me, it's just day one. These ones, they've been there for how many months, years. So it's stinking from the cells. That stench. It never gets, it hits you and stays with you. So I'm here with all the other accused people. As people's cases are being read, you sit. When you're called, you stand. So I stood when I was called. Paparazzi, their photos. And the magistrate reads 4 counts. Now, this is the first time.
You are hearing what you're in for.
Yeah. On this and this and this and this day, you stole 400,000. On this and this and this and this day, at this time, and at this place, you stole 3.5 million. On this, he reads. There were 4 counts. 3 for theft, 1 for conspiracy to defraud the bank. I say, I'm not guilty, Your Honor. Bail terms are read. Failure to pay, you will be held at Langata. So we are done. We're all taken to the cells.
How much did they say was the bail?
$1 million. We're taken to the cells were at the underground. We're locked in, and you're locked in this very small space. It's a holding cell. Hundreds of you. So you can't sit, and it's very squeezed, but the stench. Within no time, it's like a gallows. You leave that cell, you go straight to the Kenya Prisons bus. The door is open. So from the cell where you will exit, you will exit straight into the bus. So you can't move. The bus is right next, so you can't move to your right or left. You go straight in. And I sat in that bus, and the bus went round. All I know is that it went becoming fuller. So I later learned we were going to different courts, picking different people who had been given their bail terms or who had been convicted on that day. And then you go dropping people. So you pass by Nairobi West or you pass by Kibera.
And all the people are women in here?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so. I was so numb, I can't even quite remember well. Your world?
Are you in high heels?
Of course. And my suit, navy blue suit. My world shut. I couldn't tell A from B. I just couldn't understand what was happening. It was one of the most horrible. You're just gazing, and then you're seeing people. It's a sunny, beautiful day in Nairobi, and people are going about their business, crossing the streets, driving their cars. But you're in this bus, heading to the maximum prison. I couldn't tell one from one. I was numb. And we arrive at Langata, and we're told to alight, and we alight, and we are shown the remand. It's a very small space. And I see the other women locked in there. And I hear them say, mwizi wa bank amefika. I'm like, how do they know mimi ni mwizi wa bank? So they show me the news. They watched me.
What?
I was in the 1 o'clock news, 4 p.m. news. So by the time I was arriving, they had already seen the news. And they say to me, tulijua tu utakuja. I'm like, mlijua aje? Ai, pesa kama hizo. I'm like, what are these people talking about? And they say to me, you see, like me, I've been here because I don't have bail for 5,000 shillings. That's lunch. Me, I'm here because I don't have 3,000 bob.
That's credit for
These
one
people,
day.
what are these people talking about? And you're here. So, and I'm like, and you can't pay it? Because if it was me, I could have paid it. They look at me, they're like, you'll be here for a couple of years.